Good evening, folks, and welcome to the stream. I'm going to do a couple of hours of GTA 5 with the guys for FMJ Operations. So I've got Bill in channel with me just now. He's Admiral Zondar, head of FMJ Operations, and we'll be doing some of the bonus terabyte client jobs on GTA 5. So let's get back in the channel here, and I'll get this unmuted. Right. As it says on Bill, I'm streaming this as well, Bill, so I'm going to got a stream online now for it. Join in free mode. And yeah, set to that way, that's fine. Right, so okay, I'm just loading now. I'm just putting my promos out. Is your connection still up? Okay, yeah.
No, it's gone down twice since I told you I was in a cruiser.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to wait until I know the system's stable.
Okay, that's fine.
It's above and beyond my control.
There's not much things you say that about anyway. Right, there we go. That's been. Oh, why am I not hearing any sound? Audio. Might be why. My in-game audio is set to pretty much nothing. Right, let's see. Is it social issue online? No, it's not. Okay. Let's just have a crew server. So we always use crew servers just to start with. That way people can't come in and just dick about and be pains in the ass.
How's it going? Sure. Sure.
Give me a sec till my tablet was. Let's have my cell phone. Oh, you're cool. The mouse looks pretty tasty.
Well, those are on the tower right now because the components for the riser to go on the H2 can only be printed in the H2 because they need the room.
Yeah.
The build plate's not big enough on the carbon. So anyways, one of those AMS is going to go on top of that riser that is on top there now that I was building.
Yeah.
I'm printing the drawers for it now. But so I'm going to leave them stacked the way they are
Okay.
until I get the actual H2 in.
Yeah, and that'll be in a few weeks' time anyway, so that's quite good.
So there's no point in moving it, moving the AMS unit to the top of that when it's fine right where it's at. It's not in the way. But the H2 is going to go where that stand is, so I'm going to have to move it. And the nice thing of having that window right behind them is if I start printing the ABS and the nylons and the stuff that produce the toxic fumes, I can open the window literally 6 inches from behind the vent.
Cool. Hey, Sam. You Skype and work again, buddy. Alright, so I'm going to do Sabrina's mission. Are you in GTA or are you just leaving GTA?
Why do they always embezzle from the charities? All these banks they could
You talking to me?
steal from, and they
Yeah, yeah.
take the donations from the
No, as soon as the connection faltered, it threw me out.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I was going to go and run this. I'll run the Binty missions now.
Well, go ahead and run it. I mean, until I'm sure the connection's stable, there's no point in me even trying.
Yeah.
Okay, we got ourselves
We
a
got
fancy one.
17 minutes left printing the square knobs for the drawers. Then I'll print the drawers out. The generic drawer is going to take 3 hours, and then the customized fitted drawers with the little spots to plug the spare hot heads and stuff into, that's going to take 5 hours.
That's cool.
And I'm just debating on whether I want to print those in PTEG or switch over to a PLA.
Well, what would be, is it any quicker using the PLA rather than the PPG?
Well, the PLA prints cooler and it prints a little bit different, and the textures are different. It's not going to be as rough as the PTEG. It'll be smoother. So I'm thinking that if I print the drawers in PLA, they might slide in and out easier.
Yeah. If it prints cooler, then it may actually take less time, will it not?
No.
See, I've not got a 3D
And if it
printer,
did,
so
if it did, it might only be 5-10 minutes.
yeah.
So when you're looking at a 5-hour print, 5 minutes, well, no big deal. Not like those damn boxes. The four corners of that thing took 15 hours apiece.
Yep. You wanted
And I still
quality.
have, well, I still have some stringing issues to where the filament isn't. If you put paint on your fingertips and then drew you drew your hand down on a wall, you'd have 4 parallel lines. Okay. So you picture doing that with skinny fingers, and then you picture doing it again with fat fingers. So on a couple of the edges, which are inside, you can't see them once it's assembled, but I know they're there. The filaments that were running across those ridges weren't connecting side by side. They were connecting top and bottom. Okay, so they didn't come loose, but there was still a gap in between the filaments, so it wasn't a solid wall, if you understand that description.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out why that is. And I've watched several YouTube videos, but some say this, some say that, and there's no general consensus on one solution for it.
Yeah, the
I
person would be
could
better
slow it.
set
I
with
could.
that way.
I thought about, well, I can slow it down and have it print a fatter line, but I don't know how to tell it to do that at that point. I don't want it to slow down and print fatter lines through the entire print, because then that would take it from a 15-hour print to a 30-hour print, just to fix one little problem that you're not going to see anyways.
Yeah.
So that's why I said screw it. It's the other reason why I'm thinking about switching to PLA for the drawers themselves, where I do have some PLA high flow that's designed to handle the faster print rates. I'll see what I have in the way of black.
Yeah, and putting carbon is like just a waste of carbon.
Yeah. And the drawers, you won't see them when they're closed anyway, so it's not like it's not going to match the texture and colors of the rest of the housing. $13 to finish the knobs, then I'll start the drawers. Yeah, I got the schematics downloaded for building the Mandalorian helmet.
Bloody hell, man. That'll take a ton of
You what?
resources.
I also got a couple of jars of graphite powder coming in for doing the metallic finish on it.
Cool.
And this particular print is been increased in size by 10% in order to fit fat heads like mine.
No comment.
So got some clear. I also ordered some clear polycarbonate.
And there's the connection gone away. So Olibel's got a really good connection normally. It is flaky as hell tonight, so he's in and out channel. He'll pop back in when he's ready. But yeah, Will and Sam and Ptolemy, welcome to the channel, guys. I know you're meant to be working as usual, skiving. Originally I planned to do some of the Terabyte missions with Bill tonight on GTA 5, but he's having issues with connection, so I might just be doing some of these, then maybe switch over to Survive Mars or one of the strategy games I've got downloaded. Because I quite like my building games. I just bought Surviving the Aftermath as well for £3 on cdkeys.com. Not tried that one yet. It's only just installed.
Fuck you.
Let's load Discord up in the tab, let's see what's going on there. Where is it?
Do you want to get slapped? Nobody wants
Edging or gunning, what? No idea what you're on about, Sam.
goes by Duggan, but his legitimacy is wishful thinking on his part, I reckon. Hell of a record. Assault, embezzlement, arson, manslaughter, animal cruelty, indecent exposure. Could be trouble.
I've showed Morgan plenty of funny cat videos. Might be in the chicken banana one though.
So, what do we got? Assault, embezzlement,
Is the game sound coming through for you guys, or is it just quite low? Welcome back, Bill.
Yeah. See how long this one lasts.
Right.
I got a nifty spool in the EMS, so let me go see what PLA colors I have. See what I have in the way of black to print the drawer out. And I'll get that spool filled so when this is done in 5 minutes, I can just start it.
Yeah, no worries. I've got your cam screen on the tablets now.
if there's one thing I've learned about the Duggans, they swarm together like rats. If we're gonna find one, we're gonna find a whole pack of the bastards, so be careful.
No, you're not getting a beam mod. Because I don't need a mod. No, with the setup I've got on my Discord and all the rest of it here, is all controlled from my tablet, which is sitting right beside me. I don't need soundboards. Soundboards are quite annoying, but yes, there is a soundboard on my Discord.
cover, asshole! You're gonna die, bitch! To the line! Get to some cover! Ass! Suck my lid! Inbred moron! I'm gonna kill you! You piece of shit! Inbred moron! Yeah! Let's see what you got.
You got him? Then let's get him locked up here before his people come after him.
Screw you!
You make me sick. Keep it down. I knew that bar was a front for something.
Alright, so here's left to get done. Markel Green. He's usually a pain in the ass to do.
Last I heard, this guy was safe and sound in prison for driving his car through a birthday party. Imagine my surprise when he popped up on the database. I near spat out my sprunk. You got the location? That's where our guys slipped the frickin' prison bus. Not the first time Markel's jumped bail or bust out of jail. With his shit, he should have been strapped to a gurney with the dog muzzle on. The manhunt is gonna be all over Weasel News, but if we get in there first, we can make a fortune selling him back to the authorities.
fuck it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's another fucking dinosaur. I hate this one. Is that you back again, Bill?
Listen, he's out there
Or
on foot, so unless he had outside help, he can
oh, it goes down again.
Yeah. No. No body armor available. That helps a lot. Shit.
You know where I'm from? Nigga, this on the east side road, nigga.
Yep, I'm putting it in PLA basic black,
You a
Cool.
which is a pretty big extreme between the PETG carbon fiber all the way down to PLA basic. Three hours and 29 minutes for the basic drawer.
It's not too bad. Considering it's well new. Seems like you guys are now.
sell out, bitch.
What, 3 o'clock?
If I had the other printer, I'd just print both of them at the same time.
Yeah. You could just wait till you had the other printer then. There's nothing saying you had to actually have them printed out right now.
Well, this is for the this is for the carbon printer, the one I already currently have.
Okay.
Like I said, the components for the H2, when you're printing components for the H2, the people that designed them to print in the H2 to use the larger area to
Yeah,
build in.
yeah, because the bed's like twice the size, basically, is it not?
Yeah. Oh, come on, get that string off there.
Hey, yo, let me out.
What the fuck is that? Well, that's the first time that ever happened.
What?
The area where it's at now, where it's cleaning the head, and it drops the excess filament down into the poop chute.
Mm-hmm.
The red in it was carbon fiber, PTG or PETG, and the black is the PLA. And when it went to cut it loose, it didn't drop into the chute. It actually caught and sprung out onto the build plate. So looking at the camera, when the build plate came up, I saw this giant red and black piece of spiral poo laying in the middle of the build plate.
Does that affect the print?
Well, no, I just ran in there and took it off real quick. But I'm also looking at the head, and there's still, or maybe it's just the LiDAR, the red LiDAR laser reflecting off it. Looked like there was still some red filament on it. No, there is. Damn it.
Nobody wants to hear it.
I have a like a little, looks like a little bottle of nail polish, but it's actually to coat the print head to where nothing sticks to it. I'll see how this starts. I may have to stop it, go in there and clean that head off and restart it. Because PLA, like I said, it prints at a much lower temperature than the PETG.
Yeah.
So the head won't get hot enough. No, let me go ahead and cancel this print. Let me go in there and clean that off. Since the head's cooler, it's not going to heat up enough to melt off that excess material.
Yeah.
I need a man so bad.
Well, you're a nobody.
Makes sense.
First time I've had to do this. But in order to get that off there, I'm going to have to manually turn the heat up on the head to get it hot enough for me to get that off.
You owe me $20.
Don't want to cause any problems.
Diet
No,
sodas are actually
it's
worth
part of the settings. Just do it from the control panel. Just say head temperature, crank it up.
Okay.
And then when it gets to the right temperature, it'll tell me, and then I'll reach in there with my little brush and scrape it off. It'll take longer to heat up the head than it will to actually do the job, and that only takes a few seconds. So let me go deal with that, and I shall return.
Okay. So guys, while Bill's away taking care of that, I'm going to come out of GTA, I'll restart my stream in a second, and we're going to do some Surviving the Aftermath or Surviving Mars. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I will be back soon. GTA is not very fun on your own. Okay, so be right back.